enjoy the show, play on Perjangers.
This is what I'm saying though, right? Because it started off the whole thing of I always kind of harken back to this is the whole thing what David says in Prometheus. Great things come from small beginnings.
Yeah.
All right. So pretty much his great thing of Game of Thrones is this a great expansive world that he has and Dunk and Egg and all these novellas, blah blah blah. But ostensibly, like I said, it's about the Starks, it's about the Targaryens, and it's about the Lannisters. Once he started to diverge away from those, that's why he got crushed under the weight of his own narrative. If he stopped adding all these threads and stopped adding all these extra characters and stopped expanding, because you can keep expanding into infinitum, whatever, all you want.
Yeah. Too many spinning plates.
Yeah, exactly. You need to keep your core narrative. Like with River of Bones, without saying too much, I will be going further with the narrative. But at the core, I'm never going to lose the idea of it's someone else's story.
Yeah.
I fell in love with this character that I have in River Bones, and I introduced her later on, and I gave her great moments in the story, and I give her really strong, big moments in the story. But yeah, I never got away from the fact it's Jeremiah Solomon's story.
Yeah.
Never, not once. I never gave her priority over him. I never gave her narrative priority over his. And I would never do that. Once, if I want to write a trilogy, whatever, in the end of the day, there's one thing that made me write that trilogy, and that was the main character, the protagonist's story. And that will be remaining my main focus throughout. No matter how I expand in follow-ups, no matter how great I make the universe, how big I make things, how much the scope will change, of course, because of the new mythos and new characters, he will always remain my main focus. His story will always be priority numero uno. Closing off his narrative thread from A to B to C will always remain my priority. No matter if I add this cool skinwalker, this cool airborne, this cool monster, this cool whatever, it'll always be about Jeremiah Solomon at the core of it. And the reason George R. R. Martin cannot finish his books, and I believe he won't, I think he will die before he finishes that series.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely die before he finishes
because of his age and because like the fact that he's fat as fuck, he doesn't look after himself. So he's definitely going to drop off. He's going to drop off 100%. What he would do if he was really loyal to his narrative, I just don't think he actually has an ending. I don't think he knows where the story goes, because if he did, he would hire ghostwriters, or he would bring in a Brandon Sanderson or someone like that, someone that can write high volume of work.
Bye.